My next guest is a comedian, actor, and now, blimey, he's a proper film star as well. He is, of course, Mr. Eddie Izzard. Eddie Izzard. Looking handsome, Eddie.
Yes, of course. I hate it in here. It's horrible in here, because everyone thinks it's a room with a relaxed thing, but it isn't, and you never show the people over here.
Okay, flip the camera around. Let's show how lovely it is.
Flip the camera around. Flip over there.
That's it. No.
Flip the bloody camera.
No, what's wrong with that? People don't really think it's a relaxing room. Shall we get my first guest out, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't we have the privilege of being the first to try out our new couch? Look at that, we've got a brand new couch, ladies and gentlemen. For 15 series, people have complained about our couch. We ignored them until Tom Cruise mentioned it in passing, went straight out to World of Imitation Leather, bought a new one. So please welcome, and I hope he's wearing his special test buttocks so he can tell us what it's like, Mr. Eddie Izzard. Because you've been on the old couch.
The old one was words that could have been used on a radio program.
Was it really? It was not nice.
It was not good. It's actually better. It's more bouncy. You can look vaguely human sitting on it.
Okay.
It's actually better. I would say it might be the best one that I've been on, the best seat that I've sat on in all chat shows I've ever been on.
Wow. That good. But, you know, the problem with the couch I see already is that if people are just going to come out and talk about how comfortable it is, we're screwed, because we won't ever get to an interview.
We're knocked back, and yes, we were...
So let's not go on, but will you please stop squirming on the new couch?
I'm just trying it out.
I tell you what, I find it hard to find. It's got the right pillow. Do you find it hard to find the right pillow?
No, I don't use pillows.
What do you use?
Nothing. I don't have pillows or couches or anything. I don't really buy anything. I live in my head.
Floating.
Yeah,
right.
It's just kind of...
Well, no, but whereabouts, while you're in your head, or whereabouts in the world do you call home, Eddie? Because I think of you as being quintessentially English. You know, the way you talk, your comedy, that kind of thing, is so English. And at the same time, you seem to be in the States most of the time now. I guess that's where...
And I was born in an Arabic country, and I lived in Northern Ireland. The best time of my life was 4 years in Northern Ireland, and I lived in South Wales. So really, I'm just a human being. And but I have been based in LA, and I go backwards and forwards. But my heart is here. My heart is always England, Britain, Europe. Here, I do like it here. But there's work over there, so I go over to do work, exporting Britishness around the world.
You're in boy mode this evening.
Boy mode,
fully masculine.
Yes.
You still sometimes like to dress in the feminine mode?
Well, no, I am a transvestite. I'm a card-carrying transvestite, and I will fight people.
You don't have a card. You don't really have one that says, in event of emergency, put knickers on me. It's not like a donor thing.
Yeah, we do. We have exactly what you just said, whatever you said.
So when do you decide, or how do you decide what sort of mode you're going to be in? Is it a whim thing? It's a mood thing?
The girl-boy thing, it's like a superhero thing, like Fantastic Four. Flame on, flame off, you know, the Human Torch, and I can do girl on, girl off, and it's like that.
But what, in the morning, what makes you decide? Is it where you're going to be, who you're going to be meeting?
The position of the stars, the last night, I check, and then I have a sextant, and I work out where sailboats are, and then I decide, and then I throw dice, and I shout, and then I throw on whatever's left.
But I wonder whether in the States, especially working in what is still, you know, in some ways a fairly conservative business, whether it's an issue, whether it's a problem, whether it's something you have to kind of be a bit more guarded about.
I don't know if it's a huge social problem, but it's definitely a casting thing that gets in people's brains. Like if you turn up wearing a dress and heels, they don't say, hey, let's make him kill the guy in this film. It gets in their way. They go, will people be able to see this?
It's still a surprise if someone didn't know you were going to wear it, I guess.
Yeah, well, most people do now. Some people. Yeah, I don't know. You just got to do it, man. You just got to get out there. You just got to...
Let me ask you about Valkyrie, because you're in Valkyrie. We had Tom Cruise on last week talking about Valkyrie. It's a movie which I very much enjoyed.
It's a great link, transvestism into Valkyrie, isn't it?
Well, there were costumes involved of us all. But working with Tom then, how was that like? That must be intimidating for someone. You're in a movie. It's a great part to get. It's not a huge part in the movie, which is probably a good thing.
Pivotal, maybe.
Yes, it's very crucial. Your first day with Tom Cruise, do they start you gently, do they give you a small part, or do they put you straight in the deep end?
They gave me a 6-page scene, which in film terms is a huge scene, and I don't know if you're going to show it, but it was a tough first day. You've just put the uniform on for the first time, and you've got how you're looking, and the glasses, and the period glasses, and everything, and then, okay, Tom Cruise, hi Tom, boom, 6 pages, which is all-day shooting.
Is that the scene in the bathroom? That was the scene. That is the scene we had. So this was your first day at work?
That was my first seconds, and then we shot it every which way but Sunday. And it was tough because he'd been shooting for a month. He's Tom Cruise. He runs the studio. Yeah, you'd rather rehearse for 4 weeks for.
And does he talk to you throughout it? Does he say, I liked what you did then, or I didn't like what you did then, or is that just the director? Do you interact with
Tom
him?
or the director?
Yeah, Tom.
No, he wasn't really doing that, but he was coming up with suggestions and offers, you know, and there's sort of a rule actors need to say, you know, would you mind if I put some suggestions forward?
And did you give him some back? Did you say?
Yeah, I said, not that, no, do it with a patch. Not like a pirate. I said, not like a pirate. Mainly, I said. And he took that note. He thought it was a good note.
How exciting must be knowing, you know, I know you wanted to be in movies all along. Now you're in a film with Tom because you're making proper Hollywood movies.
It's absolutely brilliant. I'm encyclopedic about World War II, and this film is great because it's the first international film that the German kids can go and see, and it's the Germans trying to kill Hitler. But it's the Brits trying to kill Hitler because we're all playing Germans. So it's a movie. You can put Germans and English in the same room, put Valkyrie on, it'll all be great.